Ranger. Rangers, turn on the power, Rangers, lost galaxy. Here we go. It's the squad for sure. Look at us, we lit. We lit. I gotta get in these swag. Turn on the power, Rangers, lost galaxy. Yeah. How's my brain map looking? I got no points. Cool. I'm cool with that. Are you ready? Yep. This is giving me a final boss vibes.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos Terminal. To the Chronos Terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time.
You're now.
It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Others?
How are they inside the Chronos Terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of your past made others appear.
So basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
We will. Let's go. Oh.
So if our consciousness is made, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so, it's the same as
Water.
We have to fight it.
I'm taking this shit in.
Man, I'm getting roasted.
No, freeze on there.
This is bad. It's close.
Hey, dare try me?
Now die!
I'm just getting back into the finger thing. We got off since I played, that's all.
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet.
Meanwhile, what is Kasane doing? Besides holding me back.
Good timing. I'll be your shield. Thanks, Luca. Help me, Kyoka.
That's a good decision.
Yep. Yep, what's up? What's up with it? We here with it.
Leave it to me. Here we go.
Oh, double up on the cars. Oh, there's two of me. Oh my gosh, there's two of me. I'm playing like a noob.
Lend me your eyes.
I'm playing like I'm new to this.
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
I guess I need to get in the rose garden. I'd be impressed if Save Dude made it
This
in
is
here.
the old OSF hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out to
don't
Will and Jada.
understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
All right. I know we can do it.
Pause for a second. Okay. Yeah, let's just get the killing.
Yeah, right.
I'm not
Let's
done
go.
yet. Use it well. I'll leave it to you.
I can do this!
Crap!
We did it.
Two of us? You stand no chance of winning.
That's a good decision.
Arashi, thanks! Now done!
You weak.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
This should work.
Come on. Come on.
Us together.
Us together. I'm doing this by myself. I did that solo dolo, dog.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you.
What?
You were the one that saved me 11... I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all... My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what... It was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive. That's what I think. Thanks for saving me.
You're welcome.
I think it's unraveled now.
Mother's power.
So...
If so, it's simple.
Right.
Of course it's not that easy. It's never that easy.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think
Ooh,
so.
what memory is this?
Something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's
Hey, shout out to Cat and Seto. Who is this? Oh, that's us and Seto. These memories, see these memories kind of cool. Which one is this? I think that's the Kunad Gate opening. This is us enlisting. Shout out to the enlist crew.
There's another one.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
Give me your power, Shiden!
Easy water.
It's covered in oil. It should burn with a little fire.
No, we here. We burning you. Burn, hater. Nope, more oil. More oil for your sclerosis.
Everything you've got.
Yep, and you're broke. Nah, y'all gonna feel these.
You can deal with it.
Nah, you gonna feel these hits. You gonna feel these hits. You feel me? You gonna feel this. You gonna feel this heat.
See if you can use it.
And now you're mine. Yep. Yep, we got you.
That enemy is stunned.
Yeah, feel the thunder.
Now die! Unravel it.
Let me go ahead and do this because Sonic won't help.
Unravel it.
Shoot!
I think that's all of them.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past?
I mean, after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. If I had done this, or hadn't... When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently?
So, do you want to use
Maybe
the
I'll
red
go back in
strings to change the
time.
past?
Let's save Nagi. Oh, you weak
Because
for that.
even if you change the past, Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him?
Yeah.
And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect...
It's not something that one person can burden themselves
If you
with.
save Nagi, you save
I
Seto.
don't think it's right to only
A
care about what you
Septentrion.
wish. There's a
You
lot
too
that
weak
I
for this.
still
He weak
can't
for this.
accept.
He's
But it's
stupid.
not something that I can just ignore as if
I
it
can't
didn't
accept
happen.
him.
I know
I'll
it is
never
a
accept
silly
you, Ito.
question.
Mic check,
I'm
2468.
actually
Just listening,
surprised.
coming through.
Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having
Okay.
these thoughts.
Oh,
Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way
This
I see the
soundtrack
world
is
has
slapping.
changed.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
I think it's a little early to say that.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we traveled to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
Hell yeah.
I'll be okay.
We should hurry.
I'm changing back to the Blazing Sword because I love the music I get. Yes, it's weaker, I know, but I like it. You know what? I'll make up for it with replacing this. Increases the user's experience points by 100%. I've been leveling up twice as fast as the rest of my people. I could put a power enhancer on.
You only traveled to those 2 times.
Yeah, I don't need no more XP.
That's right.
Yes, I think those are the only ones.
Let's go. I'm charged up. Blazing Sword equipped. What up? And more entanglements. Who am I about to fight?
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then.
Oh, that's Karin.
What? How?
Former Major General Karen.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement.
Karen went back and killed Yakumo.
Give me speed!
Got it. Go ahead.
You need help?
Yep.
That attack worked. It must be a weak spot.
Now it's time to turn up. It's time to turn up. It's time to turn up. Hit the blazing sword music. This is why I equipped you. This is why I got this thing equipped. Yep. Yep. Get crushed by the thunderclap.
I feel the power coursing through me.
Yep. Get crushed by the thunderclap, dog.
I'll destroy everything.
Oh my gosh, I'm too powerful. You know what? You can get crushed with this.
I feel the power coursing through me.
Thought you could stand a chance? Y'all thought y'all could bang with me? No, learn your place.
Should work. It should work.
Real quick, I need to get Kasane sauced. She not saucing right now. How come hers is at 56? My weapon ain't never get that high. And I need her to get saucy. Nah, I guess she don't need nothing. She's fine.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That should be all of them, right?
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karen and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Yuito, Kasane.
Mother.
Man, Karen went and killed Yakumo. Honestly, I thought it was Kagura that did
Where
it.
am I?
Oh good, you're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate. Why hasn't it disappeared? Well...
Good job, you two.
What?
Mother, we unraveled the
Let's go out.
Leave the rest to
My
me.
boy, Chandler with a Z, what's good?
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot
Email
of
time part
wonderful
3.
friends.
Nah, I got HW tonight.
Those
You said
connections
nah.
are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Trick answer. Kasane versus Lucy from Alpha and Lade. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Mom,
But I can take notes for the future.
you can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will... It has to be done. Forgive me.
All is
The
forgiven.
longer I remain here,
Mm,
the more painful it will be.
Who versus
No,
Lucy?
hold on. There's still so much that
Kasane
I
is
need to say.
the heroine in this game.
Mother!
Her. She has a little thing she controls with psychokinesis that fly around and like cut people. Kind of like Lucy's hands.
Yuito. Kasane. Live on. Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for.
So we killed Mom. We killed her, not her other. We brought her to the future and she sacrificed herself. That's crazy to think about.
Okay, so we are doing Scarlet Nexus matchups.
Yeah, yeah.
So today is the day.
Everybody here got a good matchup, actually.
Hit me with them.
I may give you my brain,
I will right
but
after this
you can't
cutscene.
have my memories of the future.
For next time.
Kaito. Yuito.
She's remembering her kids.
Kasane. Joe.
Man, this is nuts. So now what are the clones gonna do?
The body has been confirmed as the target, Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
So she wiped her memory so that they couldn't know what happened in the future, back in the past. Okay.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Okay, so here's my matchups. Check this out. Check this out. This is my boy Luca right here. Luca has the power of teleportation. He's a Septetrion, which means he's one of the strongest people in the game. Mental ability wise, at least. And he uses a heavy-weighted hammer. I'm thinking he goes against Shisui from Naruto. Because Shisui is known as the body flicker. He was good with teleporting and stuff. Put him up against him, right? Boom. Done deal. I can't think of the name of the guy I was thinking of, but this is Gemma. His power, he can, for a limited time, he's invulnerable to all damage. Now, there's a guy in this anime called Battle Within 5 Seconds. I can't remember the guy's name. I'll have to look it up. Hold on. Shisui. So I can't remember the guy's name I'm thinking of, but his ability was also for like a second, he turns invulnerable and is impervious to all damage. That would be a good matchup. Now, Shiden, his power is electricity. He can control electricity. So I'm thinking, I don't want to say Static Shock because Static Shock's been in a death battle already. But yeah, he needs to fight Static Shock. Boom. Done deal. What's her name? Kyoka. Her power is duplication. She can split herself into multiple people. Needless to say, she's fighting Naruto. Mr. Shadow Clone Jutsu himself. But like not Naruto Shippuden Naruto, but like Naruto. Like Guinea Naruto. Nah, but I would put him up against the electricity guy from My Hero Academia. Yeah, I'd put him up against Kaminari from My Hero Academia. Go Kaminari. Shiden versus Kaminari. And she needs to fight season 2 Naruto. Not fully in control of his QB powers yet, but still has the Rasengan and Shadow Clone Jutsu. She needs to fight that version of Naruto, and I think she could body him. Now, I already said who Kasane should fight. I still think Kasane could maybe take Lucy. Maybe. Now, her power is super speed. Hyper velocity. Now, the problem is we've already had battles of speedsters. And even though she looked young, I hear she's actually like 34 or something. So we're not going against Kid Flash or anything like that. But I also feel like the Flash would beat her. But she could probably beat Quicksilver. She might be able to bang on Quicksilver for a second or two. Who else is super fast? Maybe I was gonna say Yororichi from Bleach, but nah. I'd want to stick to speedsters with her. Human speedsters. Yeah. I'd have to give her Quicksilver.
Name.
Her name is good question. What is Arashi? I don't remember her first name. Yeah. Okay, her first name is Arashi. Arashi Spring. Hypervelocity. He's got electricity. This is Shiden.
Speedster name again.
Arashi.
Arashi.
We've already gone with duplication. Now, this dude's power, invisibility, I don't know who he would fight yet. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know exactly who he would fight. Oh, no, that's not fair. Never mind. I was going to say the short dude from the Ginyu Force, but his power was time stopping. And that's not fair to go against invisibility. Let's see, who had the power of invisibility? Who could turn invisible? Oh, the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four. Put him against her. Boom. Solid matchup. Now, he is a trained assassin, though. So this dude versus the Invisible Woman from Fantastic Four.
Invisible Woman. Violet.
Now, Violet would get smashed on. It's got to be Invisible Woman. Because Violet's a teenager. No, Violet's like a teenager. He would destroy her. It's got to be Invisible Woman. We did teleportation, invincibility. Low key, I would want to see him fight Chad too. I'd be okay if he fought Chad from Bleach. Oh no, he needs to fight Red Riot. What's his real name?
She has shields.
Yeah, because Violet's not. Well, I guess she's not really invisibility. She controls ultraviolet rays, so she like controls the UV rays around her to make herself appear invisible. But invisibility isn't actually her power. That's why she can get the shields and stuff too. He needs to go against Kirishima, Red Riot from My Hero Academia. That's who he needs to fight. They both harden their skin to the point that, well, he literally can take no damage. Red Riot can still take damage, but it'd be tough. Clairvoyance, power to see. She can see things that are unknown, and she can it's not necessarily reading into the future, but she can locate stuff. She has a seek and find type of clairvoyance. I wouldn't put her up against a death battle because she's more of a support character, but she does pack a blicky. So if she was to go into a death battle, I would probably put her up against Ino.
Wow.
I would probably put her up against an Ino type character, somebody that can tap into your mind, because she can kind of if you're where's this person located? She can find that person. And she can sense things. She sensed that there was a truck carrying black bags filled with human type materials. She thought it was carrying humans, but there was brains in it. So I will put her against an Ino type of character. Pyrokinesis. There's a lot of ways this can go. A lot of characters use fire. She's not really strong. She has a staff. She channels fire. She doesn't know how to really control it well. We see in one part of the show that the dude literally tells her, form a wall of fire, but shoot the fire out instead of inwards. And that was her first time ever doing that. So she's very base level fire control. And it's tough to find a base level fire user. Maybe Zuko. Or Colonel Mustang. I'd probably put her up against a Zuko type of character. Yeah, Todoroki would overpower her. I'd put her up against Zuko. And Psychokinesis. The power to just...
Clover.
Yeah, she can go up against Fireball Dude.
Black Clover.
Yeah, she can take Fireball Dude. She could definitely beat him. I wouldn't put her up against any of the Fire Lion family people. I forgot their actual names because there's 3 of them. But I wouldn't put her up against the Fire Nobles. I would put her up against whatever that dude's name is. Fire Yankee from the Black Bulls crew. She could probably beat him. now. I don't know for him. Yeah, Magna. I wouldn't put him against Luck. Luck would destroy him. Luck is too strong. Yeah, he's got to stick with Kaminari. I don't know who Yuito would fight. Kind of mind control. Well, no, just psychokinesis. I don't have a good fight for him yet. Yeah, I don't have a good fight for him. Can't think of a fight for him. Do I have to talk to everybody?
The entanglement will unravel when Wakana
I know she would have wanted to talk to the both of you some more.
Hey, don't be so down. I'm not saying that because...
Wakana wasn't from this time period.
The uneasy feeling I had when we unraveled the entanglements 11 years ago.
Wakana knew.
She held back her feelings.
I'm sorry.
I did have to talk to everybody.
That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago.
What? What does Yak...
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about?
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
Oh, that's Luca's
we were busy
brother.
Dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect... Karin can unravel his own entanglement.
Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement.
Wataru, can you check...
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time... That's where you're going to...
Are you too sure the people you saw were really...
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean...
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
What does it explain?
Kagero.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing...
Whole personality changed.
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to try...
Actually...
So Yakumo was Karin.
No, we might not have to travel...
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep. Deep...
Right.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the...
So Karin put himself in
Major
cold
General
sleep.
Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep.
Wow.
I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did. We can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
Yep.
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb.
Because Lelouch isn't a fighter.
You might be able to find something
unless you put Lelouch in a mech. And even in a mech, he's subpar.
The chief. Do you think he'll listen to us? Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Or the main character from
I would do no. Go One Punch Man, Fubuki. Tatsumaki's sister.
was the best part of Iron Man. Natasha Romanoff / Black Widow and James Rhodes / War Machine were the best parts of Iron.
Tatsumaki's sister, who's a B-class hero, Fubuki. Put Fubuki against Yuito. That's a fight. That's a fight you can make.
Let's head back.
Also, I never played Astro Chain.
I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks.
Ironmonger was the best part of Iron Man.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major
Iron Patriot was the best part of it. I don't remember Iron Patriot. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I see.
I agree with everything else. I just don't remember Iron Patriot.
January 2nd, 03.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's
Tony
hope
Stark
he's
was
in
the best part of
Sumeragi
Iron Man 1, 2, and 3. That's also factual. No, Tony Stark kind of let me down in 3. Yeah, he kind of let me down in 3.
I guess I should.
I think it was 3. 3 was the one with the dude with the whips. Was that 2? Whatever it is, the dude with the one with the dude who had the whips. I didn't like Tony in that one, honestly. Oh, this is from my mom.
That was 2.
That was 2? Okay, yeah, I hated him in 2. So I really just don't remember 3.
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I do not remember 3. Is 3 the one where he had the fancy car?
Do you have a second, you would...
Okay. Where are we going?
No, because he got hurt, right? Because the dude with the whip...
To my friend Misaki. There wasn't a body.
So he has a...
Dude with the whip showed up in the NASCAR race, started whipping cars in half.
Iron Man 3 had the Mandarin.
Are you sure you don't...
3 is the one where his house blew up.
So whenever Iron Man ran back into that kid, it was like snowing, and he was like being all in a self-pity party, and then he ran into the kid, and he spent half the movie with that kid. That Tony Stark blew chunks to me. I hated it. It was so boring.
Need more...
Tim, we're talking about the best Iron Man, best parts of Iron Man 1, 2, and 3.
I already knew everything I wanted to tell him. I was thinking about what
Okay,
went
then no,
down
I'm thinking of
at
3 then.
Mizugawa.
I'm thinking of 3 then.
There were so many people discarded that way.
Iron Man 3.
Yeah. We only found one truck.
Yeah, Tony Stark sucked in Iron Man 3. I think that's why we never got Iron Man 4. They just relegated him to the Avengers because Iron Man 3 was so poorly received, I believe, in my opinion.
Worth.
Glad he wasn't with the kid that long.
They say that many retired soldiers die quickly or go missing.
I felt like he was with that kid for
tolls
half the
serving
movie.
in the OSF, but it could be all the government's doing, trying to secure the...
Okay, we're here. We skip side stuff.
Yuito, will you drink? Sure. Got it. I'm devoted...
End game was in Iron Man 4 PM. Suap. Iron Man was lightweight in a bottle emo.
You think Endgame was Iron Man 4? Nah. That was just as much as Captain America 4 in that case. Oh, sclerokinesis is the time increases.
Do whatever you think is right.
Catwoman versus Black Cat. I saw that in the Discord. Yes, Endgame was Iron Man 4.
Endgame was just as much Captain America 4 as it was Iron Man 4.
Thanks. I don't have to second guess anything when you're with me.
Catwoman versus Black Cat. Black Cat wins.
Yuito, perfect timing. Could you come?
You said Cat was a side character? You tripping. Cat was just as much a main character as Iron Man was. The whole ending fight is really Cap's fight. He gets Thor's hammer. He says the Avengers Assemble line, and then he has the passing of the shield at the end. Nah. They led with Iron Man to try to get him to come back into the crew. And once Tony Stark came back into the crew, it was a Cap show from then on. It was all Captain at that point.
Come and help me in the kitchen.
Okay. What's the matter?
Thor, Cap, and Iron Man was all main characters.
I'm willing to throw Thor to the side a little bit.
Can't really
It's more
see
Cap
the
and Iron
sensor
Man.
place. What in the world is on that plate?
Thor was just salty that he
Thought I'd
lost.
reward everyone with some homemade cooking for all the hard.
Endgame was Captain America 4.
Yeah, I'm okay. If Endgame was...
I'm
If
sorry.
Endgame is Iron Man 4, wait, what was it? Yeah, if Endgame is Iron Man 4, Endgame is also Captain America 4. Because I think they both played
You know, like
equal parts.
charms and fortune telling. I just wanted to become friends with you so badly that I went a little overboard.
Thor was trash.
Okay, but none of this happens at all if Iron Man doesn't have the guilt of Spider-Man getting under his skin. He doesn't create time travel.
Hulk was close. Hulk, I think Bruce Banner would have gotten there eventually.
Thor is getting a 4th movie though.
Thor is getting the 4th movie, but no, I think that movie gonna be whack, in my humble opinion. Oh, I got a first aid kit. I'm not hyped for the new Thor movie.
Think of you as family, Yumito. I hope
I'm
that
kind of
doesn't
sick of
bother
Thor's
you.
character. The same way I'm cool not seeing another Hulk movie, I'm cool not seeing another Thor movie.
Sorry, I have some minor business to take care of.
I'm skipping all these. I just want to get back. I want to finish this game already.
Why not?
Thor, I don't know. First of all, Thor in the Dark World was the worst Marvel movie in my opinion.
I'm finishing.
Thank you, Chandler. He said it perfectly.
Very decisive of you, Chief. And
I feel like his story wrapped up kind of nicely with Asgard exploding and him being like, okay, we got to make this prophecy come true. Big guy arrives. I felt like that was cool for Thor. And then he got all butthurt with Thanos and stuff. And Hulk, I'm done with because he got scared of fighting Thanos. And Thor, he let himself go majorly in the end game. Like he got super depressed and super pudged out. And I'm just like, this is the God of Thunder? This is Odin's son? This is the mighty Thor? I'm cool off Thor. And I just can't shake Dark World taste out of my mouth. Ragnarok was cool, but I did fall asleep in part of it too.
Don't be stupid.
But they're not gonna catch that thunder.
If you go through with this.
They're not gonna recatch that thunder of what made Ragnarok cool.
Stop me. I'm not as forgiving as you.
I can already tell this new Thor is gonna be trying to pull on the heartstrings way too much. And I watched Thor to see him be a
You
god.
can talk all you want, but don't think it will change your fate. I'm going to make you pay for your crimes.
Oh yes, please do get on with it. I'd honestly prefer it that way.
What did you say?
Kagero?
I know I need to atone for what I did, but real. Plus, I come from the same time as Yakumo, your ancestor. So, if you can just go ahead and pull that trigger and
Put the gun down, Kaito.
Why do you protect him? Even putting aside my emotions as his son, he was necessary for the future of this nation. Not only did he steal...
I know that. That Kagero has a
the hammer, but Tony starts the action and ends the conflict.
And
I'm
replace
main
the one
character.
he stole. Until he fulfills that, he can't die.
Tony starts the action now. Cat totally starts the action.
No matter how much he wants to. So please, leave Kagero's life in my hands.
Fine. I understand. I don't
the
like
most
it.
the most one of I would probably say to me we can argue. Well, we probably are gonna argue. Bruce Banner starts that, and then they go to Iron Man to get like some final touches on calculations. But they're doing it without him because he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to do it, so they started without him, and Bruce turned himself into a kid.
But he's yours.
The action really picked up when when Captain grabbed the hammer and said, "Avengers, don't assemble," and everybody comes out of those gates, and then they just start rushing. Cap leads the charge because it's a Cap army and it's a Cap show. Plus, I hate Iron Man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you make any wrong moves...
I hate's a strong word. Just the Civil War thing, I never would have sided with Iron Man. I can't respect it. Can't respect him.
Did you get caught on purpose?
I just want to set things straight for everyone.
Nah, I can't bite my tongue. I gotta tell it like it is. And Cap was with them trying to keep order in this post-snap universe. You know, they got the whole Miss Marvel like they're doing their thing. They trying to keep stuff in line.
No. I think you were well aware.
Iron Man started it. Captain carried it.
The way I was talking? That was a bluff. I knew he wouldn't pull the trigger.
Captain is the only one who had his own movie that felt like an Avengers movie.
Who knows for sure?
Captain America in the Winter Soldier Civil War was a Captain America movie that felt like an Avengers movie. Captain can hold that kind of power. Iron Man can never.
Is in my hands now. You'll live in my father's place, and you will fulfill your responsibility.
Okay, this side story is kind of cool.
Are you sure you want to thank me? You said it yourself. Dying would have been easier.
No, Tony was so butthurt that Winter Soldier was brainwashed and killed his family that he couldn't remember that he was brainwashed and it wasn't really him. And he was like, no, I gotta kill him. Iron Man was so caught up in revenge. And this is your idol? This is your idol? A man so caught up in revenge that he's willing to forsake all friendships. I can never.
The responsibility to build a new future. Well, you did grace me with your trust. I'll do all I can to...
The only thing I'll give Iron Man is they did jump him and he held his own for a little bit. He held his own against Captain Winter Soldier for a little bit. They did have to jump him. I'll give him that.
Well, I guess it's time to contribute to society. Let's go out for a night on the town to revitalize New Himuka's economy.
Seriously?
Okay, Kagero, he coming back.
Your ability to change gears like that will never cease to amaze me.
Thanks. Now, we're gonna party all night.
A criminal. Iron Man beat them both even if they jumped him.
Nah, they definitely walked away. They definitely walked away and left him
say
hobbled.
some magic words to give you happy vibes?
Just because the criminal was his F-Wen.
You're not
His friend who was brainwashed. It wasn't even really him. And now look at what he's done.
You get really obnoxious when
Look at what Winter Soldier has done now.
Your overly picky criticism means
The world would be overrun with evil super soldiers if not for Bucky now. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Bucky played an integral part in preventing that super serum from getting widespread. Iron Man killed, well, technically, by technicality, people hated Iron Man because he's a warmonger. He sold explosives to good and evil people to use for war. Let's not forget how Iron Man started. Iron Man was a terrible person to start.
It's hard to tell if you're serious or not. I do count on you, though.
People hated Tony Stark for all the bad he was doing.
Hey, Yuito.
Iron Man didn't have.
With me?
Okay. I was just looking to blow off some steam.
Stark Industries was a warmongering, sell it to the highest bidder type of company.
I mean,
Obadiah Stone went behind Tony's back.
Yeah, but it was his organization, so he's got to show that responsibility. Stark Industries did that. That's under Stark Industries' name.
Calms me down when I'm stressed.
Me too. I hope we can truly attain.
Okay, I don't care about this part.
Huh? You're flushed. Do you have a fever?
What? No, I was just admiring.
She got the Hatsune. It's cool.
I feel like you really trust me.
Literally, the main villain was going behind Tony's back.
Even then, if you remember, the start of Iron Man 1 was, even though it's America's military, he's still giving them unneeded explosive weapons. He shot that missile that spread out. He literally like, this could destroy a town. So Tony himself was still selling weapons of mass destruction. Tony himself went out to sell that. Sure, to the American government, but that still meant to hurt people.
And you thought of Hino Mountain. But you had a pretty tough time climbing it before.
It was certainly difficult climbing.
Trying to end war faster.
But that's
Hey, weapons of mass destruction. He's selling weapons of mass destruction. I'm just saying.
Climb it with my own strength.
Only difference is Bucky was a weapon of mass destruction.
So I don't want you to help unless it's
Iron Man sold him. Bucky was one. They're even, in my opinion.
You want to test your limits?
And now Bucky's just trying to redeem himself the way Iron Man did.
Thank you very much.
Except Bucky wasn't him when he did it. Bucky didn't know any better. He was being mind controlled by Hydra.
Maybe we should take a break.
I'm not watching this. Also, the show was actually really good. I like Winter Soldier.
Thanks
The
to
Falcon and the
applying,
Winter Soldier. It was actually
I
really good.
understand what issue I must focus on.
Moon Knight's also
That's great.
really good. I
So
think this
you're not
episode
worried
tomorrow's the last episode, but
No.
the one last
First,
week was
I
excellent.
must get
Top
bigger.
tier.
You don't.
We skip all this. Okay, who needs a Bond episode?
Good timing. Will you go to...
One thing is Tony would not need to do any of it or have it motivation. If Bucky never killed his dad.
somewhere to talk, like... We won't need lunch.
Bucky couldn't control himself.
Oh, got it. No lunch.
Hydra killed his dad. Bucky sacrificed himself to help Steve Rogers, got caught in ice, was rescued by Hydra and brainwashed, or something along those lines. Now that story gets a little muddled. But the point is, Hydra killed his dad. Bucky was just a tool Hydra used, an unwilling tool.
When Tony finds out that someone was selling weapons to the enemy, what did he do? He shut down that industry.
Now, okay, now think about this. Whoever America's fighting, Tony is personally selling enemies to their... Tony's personally selling weapons to their enemy. Even though Tony's selling to America, we're somebody's enemy. So he is contributing to mass destruction.
They'll be easy for us if we work together. Let's go.
There is no good or bad side in war. It's just hurt. It's hurt and pain. Well, sometimes there's a good and bad side, but it's all in perspective, really.
The enemy dropped something.
He stopped after he found out what was going on.
Man, he shot them missiles in the military demonstration. He knew what he was doing. He knew what he was capable of.
He was in charge and shut it down.
Hey,
When Bucky got his mind right, he shut down the assassinations.
you know, when we went looking for Captain Seto's fountain.
Oh.
Back then.
Bucky destroyed an organization of super soldiers with the help of Falcon.
There are a lot of them. More than you... It's so quiet. I can't hear anyone. It's like a really...
Bucky's fighting terrorists in his show.
This is what normal really is. We're so used to always being connected to someone through SAS.
Tim, talk to these dudes.
It'll always be like this.
Oh, my dog see another dog. My dog see another dog outside.
I thought I would feel more lonely. Is it because I'm stronger? Probably not. I can feel it in my bones that Kasane is fighting somewhere. Even by herself. I know she won't give any ground. So I can't just die.
Oh, I'm about to die.
I can still fight.
Okay.
Bucky was a terrorist. Spider-Man is different.
Wait, how did Spider-Man kick both their butts? Yeah, okay. Spider-Man's a different breed. I agree with Tim. Spider-Man's a different breed. Bucky was brainwashed.
And third movie that relied on Tony Stark being in it to be good. Bucky and Falcon were distractions.
Cap's first movie wasn't terrible. It was just average. It was just average.
Here we go.
Thank you. They're not getting the brainwash part. He couldn't control that.
I think there's something over there.
It was bad.
The Winter Soldier was a terrorist. Bucky was trying to fight for control. It was average. I didn't think it was boring. I don't mind Captain's origin story. I mean, it's not in my top 5 or anything. See, I think Captain and Iron Man had different trajectories with their movies, where Iron Man started off good, and then 2 it got average, and then 3 was kind of trash. Whereas Captain, it starts off, meh, and then 2 comes out, and then, oh, okay, and then 3, wait, did he have a 3? What was 2? Winter Soldier, and then 3 was Civil War, yeah.
Cap 1 is D-tier.
Bucky fought with the Winter Soldier and lost every time. Spank on it, Jam! See, I think Captain America movies got better the more they made it. Iron Man, they dipped a little more the more they made it. I still can't get over 3. Iron Man started off strong. Oh, I don't have any powers. I don't have any powers to sync with. So y'all want to jump. Well, guess what? I'm like level 57. I will agree. I will agree with that. You need Iron Man because there's no Civil War without it. Iron Man had more side characters to work with. Captain only had Bucky. No, Cap had Falcon. Cap definitely had the Falcon. At least in his second movie. In his first movie, he didn't.
Let's go.
I won't give him Black Widow because we didn't know that was Black Widow in the first movie. I think we learned that was Black Widow in the second. Oh no, in the second we do learn about her. We do. Yeah, he had nobody in the first movie. Son of a Pirate speak on it. He said Iron Man was wrong in Civil War. He sure was. Hold on, I gotta read this. Iron Man's wrong. Bucky was wrong before Civil War. Black Widow started in Iron Man 2. Nick Fury was in Iron Man 2. Oh, that's okay, factual. The only yeah, everybody was wrong except Spider-Man. Spider-Man was just doing what he thought the Avengers were asking. But you know, I'm not gonna hold that against him. He's a kid. You're a kid. Tony Stark says do something. I mean, you gotta do it. Okay, you want to fight. I see. You're a boss, so you get this. You can catch these hands. What are you talking about? Spider-Man fought Green Goblin. I mean, yeah.
We almost got it. We can finish this if we attack together.
My Yuito tries to drip out. He did it for the shoot. And oh yeah, that's what Spider-Man was in. Yep. But yeah, if you go into the games,
at least the trial of some sort. I wasn't really all that worried.
Now Bucky can't get arrested because they don't understand. Those officials, they don't understand what's happening.
I guess we can work together even without SAS.
I don't think I could have pulled it off with someone else.
Was a terrorist in the 2002 movie.
The timing right.
It's nice to hear a compliment from you. You're always so
I mean, if you think
harsh.
about it, Black Widow was an assassin, so that means she got to go to jail too. So that means Black Widow got to go. And for the things Hawkeye did in Endgame, that means he's got to go to jail. What do we say? Winter Soldier's got to go. Falcon stole tech, so that means now Falcon's got to go to jail.
What was it you wanted to talk about?
All the heroes got to go to jail in that case.
Fighting is over. What do you plan to do?
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what.
Black Widow, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch.
Thanks.
Hawkeye was killing criminal.
Hey, Hawkeye was killing. Hawkeye was killing.
Change the
So
world?
if he goes up to a judge, he's killing people in cold blood regardless. So he's got to go to jail.
The world that we live in now is built on so much
If Bucky
sadness
being
and
brainwashed to work for Hydra isn't a defense, then Hawkeye killing people isn't a defense either.
There were people suffering everywhere.
So many people's lives were turned upside down because of the
The accountability was that Dr. Zemo was the operating one who made him do it. He didn't do it of his own will. Hawkeye killed people of his own
This
will.
world can't exist just for powers.
Hawkeye willingly said, I'm gonna go kill this guy.
I won't let what happened to Nagi happen to anyone else. That's the least I can do for him.
Bucky was in there trying to stop himself, and Winter Soldier was like, Hail Hydra, and did whatever Hydra said. He made no decisions of his own will.
Take a long time. But I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
A dud. That's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose
Black
your power.
Widow lost everything. She ain't seen her family in a fortnight.
I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it.
Also, Spider-Man lost everything at the... Oh, if you haven't seen the movie, I don't want to spoil it. I kind of did already.
It will be inconvenient. But you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid. I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back to back with you, even without SAS.
Exactly, son of a pirate.
You thought the same.
Black Widow had an emotional core.
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing...
Wait, does that mean we're also putting the Hulk in jail? Because when he hulks out, they don't show it, but you know people be down when he hulk out. Now, that's not his control. He's under control of I'm talking Hulk in movie 1. I'm talking Hulk in movie 1. That means we gotta put him in jail too. Because even though that's not Bruce Banner, that's the Hulk, and people are dying. The way he's throwing stuff, people are definitely dying. So are we putting the Hulk in jail?
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
And he was also running and hiding from the government. So are we? If we're putting Bucky in jail, are we putting the Hulk in jail?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal.
We're trying to put him in jail.
But I've sort of been thinking of something.
Right. I'm asking you. Do you agree that Hulk should be put in jail?
Like outside of New Himuka?
Avengers 2. That is like the whole point of both of his movies.
You mean the moon?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon.
Yes.
Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about.
Okay.
Filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering.
I just wanted to get the yes or no to see where you stood on the Hulk.
They are attacked by others.
I still don't agree that Bucky. Nah, I'm on Bucky's side.
I couldn't ignore it.
He didn't do that. Winter Soldier did, and they completely erased Winter Soldier from him.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about
the
it.
Wakandian people understood. They helped him get rid of that part of him.
I certainly never thought.
Think about that. He killed the king of Wakanda, and they were like, "It's cool. We know it's not you. Let us help you get rid of that person."
That is the whole point of Civil War.
I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected.
But look what happened. The Wakandans understood what happened, rehabilitated them, didn't put them in jail. They didn't arrest them. They rehabilitated him, got rid of that trauma. The Winter Soldier no longer exists, and now Bucky is saving the world.
I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me, and you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never
the whole point.
As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean...
Well, the actual Civil War was that they wanted all heroes to register their powers, and Captain America didn't agree with that. Iron Man did, and that's where the factions split up. Mr. Reed, Fantastic Four dude. Speak on it, Tim. Tony's father's a terrible man.
Even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kind of like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere. Even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like...
Why did they need to register their powers?
I think you can
because the government wanted to hold them accountable.
I know you can.
For gross misconduct. If you overused your powers and destroyed stuff that didn't need to be destroyed, they were going to tax you.
And I will be going our separate ways.
If crimes happened and they could tell, okay, this is the power that did it, they were going to arrest the person who had that power. They were going to try to hold our heroes to, like, other standards. They don't need to register their powers. Heroes are just trying to help. Either they help or they don't help. But you're not about to control me from trying to help.
Okay.
I'm still on Captain America's side. In either iteration of how the Civil War went down, I'm on Captain America's side in either
We just
iteration.
have to take care of what's in front
I
of
agree
us.
that I'm not registering my power, and I agree that Bucky didn't do it. He was brainwashed by Hydra. Let's go kill
It won't be easy
Hydra.
for either of us, so let's do our
When the government called.
both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
It's like when My Hero Academia is in the manga right now.
Take too long.
The world is hating on these heroes who are trying nothing but trying to help. They're doing their best to try to help.
So it's a competition now.
And the heroes' hands are so tied up. If only the vigilantes could join in.
Tony's dad created Cap-Yes. He also created the first major WMD, but Stain is the one who sold it to the enemies.
Oh, Yuito. I wanted to talk to you.
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to thank you. It's strange, but whenever I talk to you, I feel relieved. It's kind of like you're to me what Baki is to you.
Oh, she's feeling me now. It's okay, girl. You can feel me.
I wonder if I understand your feelings better. Communicating.
I think that's all the Bond episodes.
Yeah, it's not like I'm good at it either, but I get what you're saying.
So, okay, let's take it to DC Universe too. I'm curious. Are we arresting Batman? I just want to know where the morality starts and ends, because Batman is upholding justice in his own like sense, but the police definitely want to arrest him.
No.
Because I want to know if we're saying like you gotta obey all rules, Batman's got to go to jail too, right?
Thunderclouds?
Batman hasn't really killed PPL.
Is there a storm coming in?
Be.
Is it safe to be outside?
Apparently these are the biggest in
Hold on, Son of the Power. What Son of the Power talking about? The man is holding the heroes down. Which man? Are you talking Iron Man is holding the heroes down? Oh, the man, you're talking government. Government is trying to hold the heroes down.
I've only seen images of real lightning.
Oh, I don't mind if you tag
Batman
along
is a
if you're
menace.
interested.
He terrifies people to
Sounds
death.
fun. I'll take you up on that.
All right, then get ready. We'll miss the thunderclouds if we take too long.
I've never seen him this excited.
See those big black clouds over there? Those are thunderclouds.
Wow, cool. The clouds look like mountains. So the lightning will
He's like
come
the
from
menace
there?
Spider-Man. He is a menace, yay, but he does it for justice. His brand of it.
I wonder what kind of lightning it'll be.
You really like lightning, don't you? Is it because of your power?
Yeah, it feels familiar. And it might give me a clue for using my power. I also love the remote and powerful image of lightning. I'd like to be like that.
I don't actually care about Sheehan. He's trying to get on my good side, but I won't allow that. Yeah, Batman is full on menace. So you're about to arrest a lot of heroes that are doing nothing but good, regardless of how they're doing it, though.
Me? What kind of person do you think I am?
That's why I'm Team Cat.
I just... Also, that was...
Have you learned to...
That's what it sounds like, Mao.
Because we definitely got to get the Punisher off the streets. Punisher's actually killing people.
Appreciate how amazing I am?
He's killing, you know, for the most part, bad guys, but Punisher kills people. Daredevil's also got to go.
Oh, he is arrested. He killed a lot.
Pretty much every hero's going to jail if that's the case.
But it's just like Hawkeye though. You can be Team Cap all you want. Team betray your friends for one person. All good.
So Spider-Man's got to go to jail too, because he definitely he killed Mysterio. So Spider-Man's going to jail now. Now Spider-Man killed Mysterio. In the latest movie, Spider-Man is being hunted by the police. So he killed Mysterio, who was praised as a hero. So now we got to get Spider-Man out of here.
Technically, Mysterio killed Mysterio.
I finally heard
Yeah,
from Major
but
General Fubuki. He asked
because
us to
of
head to
perception, because of
Apparently,
perception,
the chief will be there.
the mass population, the mass public thinks Spider-Man killed
my
him.
brother's status
The
now?
police are hunting for Spider-Man, or he's at least negatively looked
but
upon.
most
I don't know
of
if they're
his
actually trying to
authority has
arrest
been
him,
transferred,
but he is
and no one
negatively
has
looked
seen
upon.
much of him lately.
So we got to get Spider-Man put in jail now.
My guess is that the government is going to make him take the fall for everything and abandon him.
with Chandler.
The chief might have decided to help us because he knows that's what they're going to do.
As long as he helps us, it's fine. Now let's head to Sumeragi Tomb.
Oh, Spider-Man killed, what's her name? His second love, or technically his first love.
Mysterio killed himself.
Yeah, man, it's not what we know. The government wants to arrest Spider-Man.
Doesn't even know Spider-Man face with Tom.
Not anymore. They did in the latest movie. They did. In the latest movie, he is known, and they don't like him. But Spider-Man killed not Mary Jane, but the other girl. What's her name? Yeah, he tried to save her. You know, cracked her spine. Hey, killing is killing. So he's got to go to court. He's got to go to court, and he needs to let court rule on that.
Kaito.
And if we say that it was, who threw her off? Was it Electro? If we say it was Electro, Green Goblin, whoever threw her off.
Not his fault.
Okay, Tim, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Not his fault. Same exact thing with Bucky. Spider-Man was literally the one that tried to save her and caused her spine to snap, right? Somebody else initiated it. Spider-Man did it. Same exact thing with Bucky. Bucky had no choice. Spider-Man had no choice trying to save her. Spider-Man killed her.
The Sumeragi tomb, correct?
Right. In order to close the Kunad gate,
Non-WHO
something
pulled
we
the
need to
trigger.
check inside the tomb.
All I know is that on the death certificate, reason for death is gonna say Spider-Man.
If, huh? Not only is everything circumstantial, doesn't sound very
What's up,
credible
Ben?
either. Is this really what you choose to stake everything on?
So if Bucky being brainwashed and somebody ordering him to do all that stuff isn't an excuse, I want Spider-Man in jail for Gwen Stacy's death.
All that matters.
So Zemo,
Hanabi,
that's the reason for Bucky.
what he says.
If you are J. Jonah Jameson. Waiting for work.
I've disabled the security for the entrance. Close the Kunad gate.
Both people killing somebody were due to somebody else's
I heard
starting
you
it.
stopped Togetsu's plan. You managed to avenge her. You did what I had set out to do.
So, you knew about Mom's death.
Oh, are they brothers again?
So a villain kills someone and Spider-Man can't save them. Then it is Spider-Man's fault.
Togetsu one day. This isn't what I imagined.
If Spider-Man's web connects to that person, and that web yanking him up, causing him to snap the spine, kills him, yes, Spider-Man's fault.
This is the path you've
Absolutely.
chosen.
That's why he was so depressed.
Okay, then we're all in jail.
That's what I'm saying. After Archie going down, we're all going to jail. We're all going to jail.
Let's find out whether our theory was right.
Every hero's about to go to
It's actually a
jail.
former Major General that traveled to the past.
He was depressed because that was his love.
That was his love, and he failed to save her, and he felt like he killed her. Which, technically, again, if we're going technicality by the book, yes, he did. Now, we know who really killed her, but by technicality, Spider-Man.
So this is what it's like inside Sumeragi.
You just said that because we can't save people, then we go to jail.
It'd be gloomier since it's a tomb. Yakumo's got
You're on
a
the final
good
mission.
thing going here.
Oh, final mission
We
time.
need to go down.
Those stairs go all the way down.
Yeah, because now Punisher's going to jail, Hawk's got to go to jail, Captain America's got to go to jail, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Spider-Man, Batman, all the heroes now. If we're letting the government control it, every hero's going to go to jail now.
Humanity need to be in jail.
He said he'd join you too.
Should
I'm
we?
talking IRL now.
No, he said he can't head there right away, so he'll meet up with you later.
Copy that. We'll go on ahead then.
No, you can try. I'm saying it's okay to try. But if we're going by technicality on what the government says is bad, Spider-Man, on the books, when they ask cause of death, Spider-Man killed Gwen Stacy, he's got to go to jail. So if Bucky being brainwashed is not an excuse, then neither is Spider-Man trying to save her, but failing. Spider-Man yanked her spine.
What a pain. What's up with this place, Yuito?
What? How's this my fault?
I mean, it's your family.
If you were trying to say, okay, if we're talking real life, then let's use this as an example. Somebody's been, oh, I can't do that. YouTube's gonna claim it. YouTube's gonna claim it. No, cause of death. Spider-Man's web grabbed her body, caused her to get yanked up, severed her spine. Cause of death. Spider-Man's web. Not Green Goblin. Spider-Man's web. Okay, now where do I go from here? I got a feeling I was not supposed to jump down.
That isn't what happened.
It is in the movie.
Technically the web did it so mainly Oscorp. Literally he grabbed her to late and her head hit the floor, dude.
Ah, man, in the movie, her spine snapped. So then we gotta blame companies now. So the Oscorp's gotta get sued. Okay, no, so I'm supposed to be in there.
What would YouTube claim? That noise.
The example I was gonna use, YouTube would hit me. It's a dark example, so I can't go there.
Sup, dude?
Deku, what's going on? We are currently in a heated debate of if Captain right for saving Bucky, or was Iron Man right for trying to kill Bucky? Because Bucky killed Iron Man's parents, even though he was brainwashed.
Yes.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Bro, her head slams on the floor.
Hold on.
Yuito, we have the same power. Use SAS effectively. I wonder, is my hair clip dirty?
Okay, in the movie, after defeating Green Goblin, Spider-Man shoots a web strand down a tower and catches Gwen. When he goes to check on her, she's hanging limp. And although there's no blood anywhere, it's clear she's dead since she's unresponsive.
As much as I like slacking off, don't hold back if you need me.
Hey Chandler with a Z. I know I asked Donnie, uncrowned Otaku, about if he reacted to
Okay, they say it actually may have been shot. Because they say that he did catch her before she actually struck the ground. Okay, Spider-Man catches her around her waist, and we hear a snap. It's unclear if it's her neck, her spine, or her body hitting the concrete, blah, 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 blah. Considering Gwen would have been bleeding if she hit the concrete, we're led to believe she dies from whiplash, being suddenly caught from Spider-Man's web. Just like in the comics. However, if Spider-Man didn't caught Gwen in time, she would have died from the fall anyway, meaning her death was tragically unavoidable.
Yes, Lamb.
No, this is saying, according to this, in the movie, she did not hit the ground. He caught her and there was a large snap. Now, sure, whatever happens in the comics, but according to the movie, they say she did not hit the ground.
But in the comics, Green Goblin was blamed. According to who?
Ew, that image is nasty. Sports.yahoo.com. They did a whole article about it. And that's the article I'm reading right now.
She clearly hits the ground. Lol. She clearly hit the ground if you watch the clip.
Now I'm looking up the comics.
You feel more comfortable with someone you're familiar with? That's fine with me.
Okay, oh yeah, in the comics, he catches her. She doesn't hit the ground, but she is dead.
He had hit the ground.
Okay, I'm looking at the comic. The night Gwen Stacy died, she's thrown off a building. He catches her, but her head didn't hit in the comics. But nonetheless, that was all an example to say Captain was right.
The voice of Vegeta in DBZA again.
Finally made
Thor will
it.
be voiced by the same guy in Thor vs. Wonder Woman.
Single path from here.
Oh no, Tim, I completely understand. Yes, the Goblin's responsible.
It without the comics, but movie you clearly hear it best.
I guess we just
I gotta look
need
at the
to move
movie
forward.
again. The article says there was she never hit the ground.
Grave robbing.
In the comics, she did not hit the
Toes.
ground.
Just
I
because
can't confirm
nothing's
from the
happened
pages
so
I
far
just
doesn't
saw.
mean that
I just felt something in my brain.
What? I didn't.
But I'm mainly playing devil's advocate here. I know it's Green Goblin's fault, but by technicality.
What's happening? Signal is deteriorating.
Wataru. Damn. We lost the transmission.
Still image versus motion.
Where are we? Is this Suo's OSF headquarters?
How did we get
Green
here all of
Goblin
a
pulled the
sudden?
trigger.
Oh, maybe there was some sort
Yeah,
of
Green Goblin pulled the trigger,
teleportation
100%.
Trigger 2.
Just calm down and take a better look around you.
Green Goblin pulled the
Something doesn't
trigger.
seem quite right. The city looks
Spider-Man steered the bullet. If
This feeling.
Yes, he did.
Remember it from before.
Zemo pulled the trigger,
Are we inside a
Bucky had no
brain
choice
field?
but to be the bullet and fly.
That is certainly a possibility. Since I felt something interfere with my brain,
You always on this
this
devil's
could be a
advocate.
measure to confuse
I
intruders.
gotta be.
Or
Especially because it's literally Bucky has no control over that. You're holding Bucky accountable for something he literally
This
has
is
no
what
control
happened
over.
when we went to the Chronos
If
terminal.
you're,
Get ready to fight.
it's like you sleepwalking and punching somebody. Like, you didn't do it. Bucky's in there literally going like, no, stop. But Hydra's saying, no, Bucky, you must do this. I can't believe you're against Bucky. Never would have pegged you for a Bucky hater.
Keep it up.
Whoever pulled the trigger, they brainwashed him and he couldn't find it.
That's what I'm saying, Tim. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I got the wrong team. I got the wrong team for this. Y'all let me go in with the wrong team. See, messing with y'all, I got the wrong team. This ain't my squad. Cap's friend is also the Falcon. You don't like the Falcon? I hear a lot of people actually don't like the Falcon, and I don't get that.
Connor versus Kage was so salty. They were so salty. Danny was also salty, but at least he wasn't like Hal.
Watch yourself.
Joel, his friend, could leave the Civil War and the squad being about when Infinity War started.
That was good, Huey.
Really.
Huey,
What about Sam Captain?
finish it.
Falcon got the work from Oddman.
Falcon. Wait,
Seems like we managed to kill all the others.
who
around
blasted?
here, but our
Who
situation
blasted War
hasn't
Machine?
improved much.
Was that Vision?
We haven't been able
Vision
to
was
reach
shooting
Haruka or
at
Wataru
Falcon,
either.
and Falcon dodged it, and then War Machine got blasted. Infinity War 100% Tony's fault.
But not in my top 5.
Ta-da! As of today, Alice Ichijo is now an official member.
Ichijo.
All Tony had to do was call Cap.
Congratulations, Alice. The three of us are together again.
It also seems like we have a mission for our new platoon. I'm going to show you two who the real star member is.
He was supposed to call Cap, and he did. He did.
Enthusiasm
Tony was
doesn't make
stuck.
her do something reckless.
It's kind of his fault too.
Oh, really? You know, I heard a certain somebody got written up for disobeying orders.
Fubuki.
I mean,
All Cap had to do was not betray everyone.
that's quite the milestone. How could I not share it?
They say you're a shoo-in for Septentrion, Karin, but I guess you've got
Falcon,
some
I mean,
issues
Cap
with
didn't betray
orders.
everybody. Half the people sided
I
with
don't
him.
intend to follow orders I don't agree with.
That's so like you. Oh, I guess that just means you'll have to climb to the top of the OSF.
Sounds like too much trouble. I'm not interested in looking after people weaker than me. Fubuki can do all that instead.
You say that, but you always look after your friends in the end.
He said no,
You're
Tony
usually more
fault.
helpful than I am. I think you're more suited to run things than me. Actually, I bet you're really gunning for the position. Stop trying to hide it.
You've been gunning for the top position from the
One
very
way, he used people to help defend his friend.
Listen to the two of you. Honestly, just take the top 2 positions and you're all set.
That's a good idea.
Infinity War would have all been avoided if Tony called and came up with a plan.
Break them into regiments. Ooh.
I knew I couldn't trust Fubuki.
Don't worry, I don't do it in front of anyone else. You'd do so much better in life if you just learned how to have an outside persona.
Not having a facade is one of Karin's better qualities. Although it wouldn't hurt you to learn to have one so you wouldn't get written up so much.
Tony wouldn't have had to call Cap if Cap didn't go underground.
What did we just see?
Major General Fubuki. And Karin, right? And Aunt Alice?
Oh, right. She was your aunt. The three of them were childhood friends.
Oh, okay. This is back in the day. Okay, I thought that was like a actual though.
Funny, I had forgotten the color of Karin's hair back then. Now it's completely different from Luca's.
That's right. It's a pretty rare phenomenon. So it may have something to do with my brother's powers. That looked like it was
I know
from
I
when
asked
I was
Chandler and
first
Donnie about
entered the
Sazuki versus
Force.
Hai. Did you agree with the outcome there too?
Over 20
For me,
years
I'll be
ago.
honest, I watch.
If this was a brain field, then I guess it would make sense for it to be affected by someone's memories or emotions.
I'm not entirely sure what that was. But first we should figure out how to get out of here. Staying here won't help. Let's see what's up ahead.
I can't get a read in this space. All I can
Oh crap! I gotta go soon. I still got PWG stream in an hour.
There's some familiar
I gotta find my dude Save Man.
too. The connection is so chaotic.
Looks like that's the way this
But I should be able to beat this tomorrow.
For Hai, but I thought he was going to lose, but I agreed with their reasoning.
I always knew he would win. Not a doubt in my mind. He has the Dragon of the Dark and Flame. And a Living Flame, I guess, too, for whatever that's worth.
That must be a weak spot.
Thanks, Luca.
Well, Donnie, we continue to have the opposite opinion on everything but are still friends.
Yeah, that's what makes the friendship work. Us not agreeing. Us not agreeing on a thing.
Shell is broken. Give it everything you have.
You're the Iron Man to my Captain America. And I guess that makes Tim Bucky, so there you go. Hey everybody, while I have y'all here, middle of the stream, make sure y'all go subscribe and follow. Oh gosh, what am I doing? Go follow me and my homie Josh's Twitch account, twitch.tv/FunWalletGames. We're actually gonna be doing Family Feud at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be playing Family Feud. Feel free to chat's welcome to play along with us. And then we're gonna be playing Super Smash Brothers. We're doing a fight club. So if you have Smash Brothers and you wanna play with us, you know, come tag along. Slots are limited. It only holds 8 people. We'll be doing fight clubs at 9. We're starting Family Feud at 8. Cause here comes Save Guy.
Look, personally I have a lot of bad blood with Cap, and it ain't totally his fault. I had an old friend in high school who turned out to be a... saw himself as Cap.
Oh, but Cap is so not so centered. So centered.
And I was like, bro, you are like the opposite.
Yeah, he's complete opposite. Say it one more time. I just want to hear the end of this story now.
That is the point of the first movie. He was like all talk, no action.
Now this is a squad.
That was a whole lot of Cap. They kinda explained horribly on how Hal won. They only went with popular aliens.
You know what's crazy? I heard, well, not heard, but I was arguing with somebody about Vegeta versus Thor. And I was talking about how in the Goku fight and in the Beerus fight, they used the feat of when Goku's fighting Beerus in 11 strikes. It was either 11 or 7, but those strikes almost caved in the universe. And somebody was like, they can't use a feat that's only been referenced one time. That would be stupid, a death battle. And I literally flashed back to, okay, well, Hal's only time traveled once, and they gave him that feat in him versus, you know, Ben 10. So there, if it's a feat, it's a feat. It doesn't make a difference if it was used once, twice, or 20 times. Like, if a feat happened, it happened.
No Cap with Hal versus Ben.
I still think they kind of underestimated Alien X. But I'm not gonna lie, I am still salty. That one has me and the Aizen versus Madara. I'll never understand those two. I don't know, it just, to me, on paper, I just think Ben should have won. And I think they hold Aizen still. Now, those Truth Seeker ups should not have worked. I stand by that. Speak on it, Deku. Nah, they assumed Kyoka Suigetsu wouldn't work because Itachi broke out of what's that captain's name? Kurenai's Genjutsu? Because Itachi broke out of a subpar squad leader's Genjutsu. That's why they think Aizen's Kyoka won't work? That's weak. That's weak reasoning for me.
Alien X is wanked to hell and back.
Alright, yeah. I do gotta get out of here. So we're gonna argue this maybe later tonight if you go to my Twitch, but tomorrow. I'm gonna beat this game tomorrow. I'm playing this tomorrow just so I can get this out of my system, give it a break for a couple months, and then come back to Kasane's story. But I gotta go, y'all. Catch me at 8, twitch.tv/PhoneWalletGames. Family Feud tonight. I will see y'all there, y'all. I gotta get out of here. Y'all be easy, Uncrowned Kingdom. I'll be your boy, Uncrowned Otaku. We up out of here.